I was able to quit this bad habit that most adults can never quit in their life. And the adults that are able to quit this habit, they do it with the help of things like GLP-1 or Ozempic. And I did it without any of that. I did it with my own willpower and brain. And the truth is, I don't even have that much willpower, right? Because, like, sure, it gets stronger, but starting out, I didn't, and I still did this really hard thing, and it was quitting sugar. And I quit sugar for 100 days at the age of 14. Now, I'm 15 now, and it's been like probably over 130 or 130-ish days since I last ate sugar, right? Now, there's been a few times, like maybe less than 4 or 5 occasions, that I've eaten sugar or unhealthy foods. This applies to sugar and to garbage food like junk food or food fried in seed oils. And only 2 of these 5 times did I do it because of a temptation which I could not resist. The other 3 times were because of the social occasion and the peer pressure got to me, and I didn't even really have a craving for it, but I did it just because I was peer pressured into doing so. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you some very helpful tips on what you can do to quit sugar or junk food. Now, I started working out in January 2025 to December 2025. I'd been working out, and I still am to this day. I had been trying to quit sugar back then, and I couldn't do it. I would stop for 2 weeks, and then I'd relapse. I'd stop for 1 week, eat more sugar. Sugar for a week or 2, then stop, then it wouldn't work. Nothing was working. I'd watch videos, I'd try to learn, nothing helped. Towards the end of December, I quit sugar, and it is now the end of April 2026, and I still haven't eaten sugar, only 5 times, as I said. Now, the first step to quitting sugar is to find a goal or a purpose. You can't say, I want to quit sugar for no reason out of the blue or a random burst of motivation. You need a goal. You need a solid, firm goal or a real purpose that actually motivates you to do this. For me, it was an athlete. I love street lifting and I want to improve, and eating sugar slows you down big time. Now for you, it can be maybe your overall health. Maybe you are unhealthy. You could die from a heart attack and you want to quit it. Or you're an athlete like me. Doesn't matter. Find a deep goal or purpose for you to quit this sugar or junk food. Now, step 2 is you want to do a ton of research on it and find out how bad it actually is. You eat sugar without realizing it. You're like, oh, this is tasty. Oh, it has a lot of sugar. Oh, well, it's okay. It's my cheat meal. You're not aware of how bad it is. Do research on all the ingredients in that ice cream bar you're eating. It is horrible for you. It will kill you. You will die from eating this. It is horrible. So, do research to freak you out even more of how bad it is, to use this as motivation to quit eating this unhealthy food. Now, step 3, it is to visualize yourself quitting sugar. This is extremely important. If you still think of yourself as a person who eats sugar, 100 grams of sugar a day, overweight, you're not getting anywhere. You have to update the way you perceive yourself. You have to think, I don't eat sugar. If someone asks you, even if this is your first day quitting sugar, hey bro, you want some ice cream? Tell them, I don't like sugar. I don't eat sugar. Because this is your new self. Visualize. Step 4, it is to change your environment. It is really important for you to remember this, to remember that you're quitting sugar, right? Whenever I try to do something like I'm trying to quit sugar or video games, any of that, or I'm trying to implement a new habit that's going to be hard to do, I do stuff. I switch around my room. I write a goal. I like reminders. I write a reminder to breathe fully because it's really healthy. Maybe I buzz my hair. Maybe I started wearing this like this cross on a chain, but the chain snapped, so I don't wear it anymore. But do stuff like that. Change your environment to remember. Constantly be reminded. You can wear like a watch or a bracelet, doesn't matter. Step 5, it is to remove triggers. This is extremely important. If you're a young man like me or a woman and you're living with your family, it's going to be a bit harder because you have your family eating sugar, your siblings are eating garbage. So, but still try to eliminate it. Tell them I'm trying to be healthy, have a talk with them maybe if that helps. But eliminate, get rid of all the unhealthy cereal, all the vegetable oils, all the ice cream, all the chocolates, all the gummies you have, all the chips. Get rid of it. Eliminate it completely. Right? Eliminate any triggers, anything that can trigger you to want this. If I don't know what would trigger you to want to eat sugar, maybe get ads for some chocolate on your phone when watching YouTube or something, and you actually want to eat the like the chocolate bar after, like report that ad so you don't get that type of temptation anymore, right? Remove triggers. Something else, this is completely optional. This is step 6, and it's helpful. I've watched a lot of videos telling me how to do this. I didn't really do it, but it helps a lot. It's to do this with a friend. I started quitting sugar, and then about a month or 2 later, my buddy from school, he also went on this like health path, which was really cool. So we didn't really do it at the same time, but still, you got a buddy. It's like we keep each other accountable. Now, those are the steps, and I'm going to be telling you 2 helpful methods and something I really hate about this that you should not do. First thing I hate about people who are healthy is cheat meals. I have beef with cheat meals themselves, right? I hate cheat meals. It's like the dumbest thing. You're quitting sugar because you want to make progress, you want to be healthier, you want to improve your heart condition, you want to get stronger, you don't want to be tired throughout the day, but you're eating this unhealthy food, unhealthy sugars to be chill, to make it easier for yourself. You think it's easier, but it's really not, right? The reason you think it's easier is because you think I only have to not eat sugar for the next 6 days and I can eat it on Saturday or whatever, right? And it's not forever that you can't eat sugar. That's not true, right? That is true. It makes it seem harder, but you don't have to tell yourself that, right? And I'm going to tell you a method later to kind of get rid of this problem while still being healthy, right? And the cheat meal, it resets your progress, because if you do something you quit at something addictive, anything, a drug, scrolling, unhealthy foods, whatever, and you're doing well for a week or 2 or a couple days, doesn't matter the amount of time, and then you do it again, you eat it again, it's gonna make it much harder. From a personal experience, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I don't remember, we went on vacation, and because of the peer pressure, the situation, I ended up eating this like little slice of cake. The next day, there was some like chocolates on the table. It didn't even look that good, and I wanted to eat it way more than I usually would. I didn't eat it, but it was like the cravings were 3 or 4 times stronger, right? So avoid cheat meals. Also, this is a really helpful method, one of the 2 methods that are really helpful, and it is called the 5-minute rule. Basically, this applies to anything you want to do that is not constructive, like any bad habit, I guess, like video games, scrolling, sugar. You got the idea, right? Vaping, whatever, right? And this 5-minute rule is you get the urge, the craving for this, and you have to tell yourself, not right now. I can go eat this, do this, whatever, in 5 minutes, right? You have to wait 5 minutes. And what this does is that your cravings or your urges, it's like nothing's going on, and then, oh, you want the ice cream bar, and then you want it, and then it starts going down. So this is you, where you have the urge somewhere here. You have the urge or the desire for this, and then after you're like, okay, 5 minutes, we gotta wait it out. It's not gonna stay like that, it's gonna go back down. So 5 minutes later, you're back here. So it's like how it was earlier. So you're not gonna have a craving for it, right? So tell yourself, I'll indulge in this in 5 minutes and just go do something else for those 5 minutes. Go for a walk, read a book, call a friend, whatever, and it'll go away. And now, these are all methods that I learned through watching videos and implementing them into my life that were really helpful, but this final method is what I created. It's my own method that is extremely helpful. It's probably, I'm not going to say it's better than these, but it's as good as these, right? It's extremely good. And what it is to, when you're quitting sugar, this applies only to unhealthy foods, not any other type of addiction. It is to make a tasty but healthy dessert, right? So what I did is that I found this really tasty brownie type of cake recipe from this guy, and it is full of protein and it's not even unhealthy, but it tastes really good, at least to me, because my taste buds are adapted. Find a recipe that's healthy or semi-healthy, that tastes okay or good to you, that if you have a craving, you would eat this instead of an ice cream, right? So you don't have to force yourself to eat it. So what happens is you tell yourself, you're not eating this. Don't eat it. You're not eating anything unhealthy. But when you do end up eating something unhealthy, you eat this, the healthy dessert that is actually healthy for you. And even if it's not fully healthy, that's okay, because it isn't as bad as the other stuff, and you'll slowly cut it out. What I did is I made this brownie recipe, cake, whatever you call it, and for about a week I had it, then I ate it all, and I ate it every day. Then I ran out, and then the next week I made it again, but only ate it like every other day. And after that, I stopped eating it altogether. This worked extremely well for me, and it was really helpful. So basically, just find a healthy-ish recipe of a dessert that tastes good. Make sure it tastes good. And whenever you end up eating unhealthy, make sure that you only eat that. And you keep improving over time. Also, I forgot to say this earlier, but make sure you don't count the days. Don't make a tracker saying, like I did, I made a tracker, but it's probably best you don't, saying day 1 of no sugar, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. No, because you keep reminding your brain, oh, no sugar. Hey, I'm on day 8 of no sugar. My previous record was day 7. Hey, I could go eat a little bit of sugar. Why not, right? And you end up eating sugar that day, even if you tell yourself not to. So, don't count the days. Hope this was helpful, guys, and bye. Good luck, and stay persistent if you're trying to quit your sugar or junk food addiction, because you can do it. I did it, you can also do it. Bye.